You guys, we're taught that men want love, submission, respect. What else do they tell us? But what if men crave something that we women have never learned to give them? We never thought that, okay, you feel like these things just come naturally as a couple. I'm here to tell you that no. Some things that men crave doesn't just come naturally as a couple, like as a wife to your husband or as partners or whatsoever. In this video, I'm going to be using my husband as a case study with every man, because I feel like men are, you know, alike, even though they have unique personalities, unique qualities, and what have you. But I feel like they are all alike generally in nature. Now, there are some things that my husband wants that I don't really like to give to him. I still struggle up to date, even though I'm trying my best as a wife, because we are growing in this thing, we're maturing in these things. But during the first few years of marriage, these things actually caused some kind of issues and arguments with us. It even causes till date, but it is better right now. So I'm going to be using my husband and my marriage as a case study of the things that men want, what men really want. And at the end of this video, I want you to ask yourself, are you giving these things to your man, or you're in my shoes that, you struggle with these things also? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now let's go. Number one thing that my husband likes that I really don't like, he craves for he craves for it from his wife, is one, physical affection. Now you might say, who doesn't like physical affection? I mean, you know, everybody likes physical affection. Yeah. The last time I really loved physical affection, physical touch and everything was maybe my puberty up until my teens, shortly before I got married. And I don't know, we're raising kids and all that. Okay, now why I'm gonna say that men love physical affection, like majority of the men love physical affection. I put this poll up. In fact, I put it up on my live, a poll, and I asked people to choose between physical affection and okay, it was words of affirmation. And majority, because it's mostly male that are on my live, majority chose physical affection. And I was like, okay, I know that this is what men want. Almost every man wants physical affection. I have never seen or come across any man that would not want to touch their partner or be touched. You understand? Or not want to, except he doesn't love you. I mean, so have you ever wondered? Okay, I know that they are good. I've always been, okay. Calm down, calm down, calm down. I've always been here talking about, you know, how men are this, men are that, but we forget to realize that there are good men. That sometimes we as ladies, we wonder, are we even trying for these men? Are we even doing our best to, satisfy them in some areas? And I'm not just talking about bedroom, yeah, I'm not just talking about, like, generally emotional needs, physical needs, and everything. Are we doing our best? I kind of tend to wonder, sit down and think concerning, I'm just all over the place, but I'm driving somewhere, I'm driving at something, so please just stick around with me. So I kind of tend to wonder sometimes when my husband is being all good and, all all good, I kind of sit down and say, okay, what is it that I can actually do for this man that will make him just happier, a happier version of himself? Any effort I could put to make him a happier version of himself. And number one on my husband's list is physical touch, physical affection. He likes it. Men like physical affection in general. But am I willing to give physical affection to my husband? Like I was saying, I after having children, having kids and all that, I kind of tend to just not want to be touched or to anybody to touch me or come close to me, because all those body changes, mood swings and all that. My husband is the kind of person that he's passing, he wants to tap you, he just wants to hold you, he just wants that kind of physical connection and affection with his wife. But you guys, I struggle with it till date. I still struggle with this till date. I don't want to be touched like that, like that. I mean, but I'm trying my best right now, you know, to just work with him. Exactly, because that's what we do in marriage. We are selfless in marriage. We try to please our partners. Exactly. So that's number one. So when I hear people say, okay, they're living in the same house with their husbands, like husband and wife, and the husband has not touched them for weeks, not like he traveled, you guys are staying together and he hasn't touched you for weeks. I'm like, nah, no. Okay, months. Let me even say maybe weeks, maybe you're fasting, or maybe maybe you're being spiritual, I don't know. But for months, your husband hasn't touched you. That means, I'm so sorry, he's touching somebody else outside. And that's just the hard truth. It doesn't just work. It doesn't work. That's number one thing that my husband loves, that I don't like to give to him, but I try as a good wife that I am, to just be free with him and just allow him do whatever he likes, because our bodies are now one. Sounds weird, but that is it with marriage. That is it. Now, number two thing that my husband likes, that I really don't like to give, he wants from me, but I don't like to give to him, is he wants you to think that he's competent. He wants you to feel, and I think men in general want you to feel or to see them as being competent, like see them as like you need them. Oh my god. I've said once in my videos that I used to form independent woman at some point in my marriage. But right now, I'm not independent. I need my husband so much. Really, I was even just killing myself all this while I was saying independent. I was forming, okay, I don't know. I need him. That is what he wants me to, feel. Make him feel like he is needed, like he wants to fix things around the house. He just doesn't want to. And I understand, I get him, because why am I married if I don't need him? Do you get where I'm coming from? Nobody's saying you should be all, I don't know, just totally I don't know how to put it, but nobody's saying you're not being independent to an extent. But for the most part, please need your husband. Look, I'm for women that say, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, I can do things on my own. It's because they have not found a good man. And I tell you, when they find a good man, they are going to be totally dependent on that man. They don't have a good man in their corner. Check them, check those. I'm dependent on my husband, and I am not even ashamed to say it. I can't, like, we have been joined to be one, so why will I not need him? Why will I not want to depend on him? So he wants me to think that he is competent. It's even some things that I know that I would be able to do. Sometimes you can just, call him in and say, babe, can you help me do that? Babe, can you? And he fixes the problem and he feels like, okay, this woman needs me. Then I didn't like to give this to my husband. I always wanted to feel like, okay, I'm independent. But right now, this one is not even, I can't even contest. Like, it's not even something that I would argue about. I need my husband. I need him so badly. Like, we are like bread and butter. We complement each other so well. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now in my marriage. Now, the final thing that my husband wants, but I don't like to give this one to him. This one is, oh my God, I'm not ready to give this to him almost all the time. Is he wants me to take interest in what he is saying. Oh my goodness. Interest in the things that interest him. You know, I feel like these men, they don't really have all those kind of conversations with their fellow men. So most of the time, the married ones now just pour it all on their wives. Like, I don't know, maybe because my husband doesn't have a lot of friends. He has a lot of colleagues, acquaintances, but not friend friend. So he sees me as that friend that he just wants to talk to. When he's watching a boxing match, after the match, he wants to tell me all about it, and I just have to listen. God, I just have to listen. I just have to listen to football news, but I'm not interested. And I myself, my husband is not one that I'll meet and come and start talking about celebrity gist or what's going on social media, what's going on. He's not, because he won't even just give me that vibe. I rather just call my sister. We are the ones that talk. She's my paddy in talking about all those type of things. It's not even my husband that will come to my mind. So with this one, I am struggling. You guys, I am struggling. My husband wants me to take interest in everything that interests him. Matter of fact, we had a serious argument because of this a few weeks back, just because of this one. And to be fair, on my side, I was actually listening to him. Only I wasn't looking at my husband. My husband said, in short, I was looking at him at first. Then all of a sudden, my eyes just went to my phone for a split second. And this man just looked at me and was like, "You're not listening." In short, every time you're on your phone, this one, oh my God. Do you know, I didn't even respond to that, because deep down I was listening. I even remember the last statement he said. Just for me to look at my phone like this, it was a problem. He wanted me to be looking at him in the face while he's talking. He was demonstrating something for me. So my eyes just, you know, drifted for a split second. And that was where he caught me, and he was like, "You're not listening. Don't worry. Look at the person I'm even talking to." And I'm like, "I was listening to you. I even mentioned the last statement you said, only because I wasn't looking." Then he vexed. That was how we started arguing that day. Oh, and after everything, we shall settled it. And I mean, this one I'm struggling between. I don't care about football. I don't care about boxing. I don't care about all these things. But what would a married woman do? What would a married woman do? That's it. Those are the things that I have struggled, and I really don't. My time is so precious to me, because right now, if I'm not taking care of my kids, but I understand that, as a couple, you don't just have to make it all about kids, and still build that bond as a couple. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to satisfy his needs. It's not every time love, respect, and submission. That should be submit. No, there are some things, deeper things that men crave, that we don't know about, that that we never learned. You understand? We never learned to, give to this men. Everybody talks about submission, everybody talks about respect, but they don't talk about this more important things that are being neglected. So my husband wants all these things, and I still struggle today to give it to him. But right now, I'm more mature, and I believe that I am trying my best with all these points that I have mentioned. Number two, apart from number two, anyways, number two, right now I am very dependent, because why am I independent? I need him. Nobody should stress me like that. So, but number one and three, you guys, I'm struggling. I'm struggling, but I'm trying my best. So, do you relate with any of these points that I have stated? Are you one of those ladies that love physical affection? Because I know that some ladies, most of the ladies I talk to, they don't really like physical. Most ladies run away from those bedroom activities. They run away from them very well. But me, I'm trying. I'm trying right now. So, do you relate with any of these points that I have mentioned? And I would like to know. Please drop in the comments for me. Let's have an interactive comment section. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you in another video. Bye.